What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K24 MyGM mode. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself 10% on your order. Let me tell you guys, fantastic product. I use it on a daily basis, whether I'm trying to get through my day at work, doing one of these recordings, or just trying to get in a quick workout. Definitely recommend it. If you're a gamer, you don't want to have any crashes, or you're just a gamer, much like myself, and with the coffee bean extract, you don't get no crash, no jitters, none of that other BS that you get from other energy drinks. Now, guys, before we get the episode started, I do want to plug the series playlist. It will be posted in the top right-hand corner right here. Definitely recommend you guys checking it out. We are almost finished this thing, patiently waiting for WWE 2K25 to drop. And I'm super excited about it. There's some interesting modes that are into it. The reason why I wanted to finish this thing up before we do, before the actual gameplay drops, I do want to do some videos on it potentially, but we will see when we get there. Guys, let's get this episode started. I am super excited. In the opener, it is going to be Charlotte taking on Alexa Bliss. No titles on the line on that one. Gunther doing battle with L.A. Knight again. The tag team titles will be on the line as JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day take on Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. And the tag team of Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley take on Asuka and Bianca Belair in a tables match. Kind of an interesting hodgepodge of matches going on. Mainly the main event is the big hodgepodge. We got 4 girls that have never actually tagged together, tagging for the first time in this episode. It should be an interesting tag team match, at least, potentially just these girls. Yeah, I'm trying to find new challengers for the women's tag team titles. You guys know the backstory. We had Rhea Ripley on season 1. Unfortunately, my dumb drunk ass cut her loose in season 2. We were able to bring her back late this season, and I am super excited about it. We signed Beth Phoenix either the last episode or the episode before. It was 2 episodes ago. So I'm just looking to find something to do with her on this before we get to Mania. 2 episodes before we get to Mania. That is going to be awesome. I am super excited, and I cannot wait. We are going to get this first matchup underway. Charlotte Flair, one half of your women's tag team champions, taking on Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has not had a good year so far. Just has not picked up very many wins. I stole her from Friday Night SmackDown, and the idea was to try, have this awesome women's division where we just have great matches, and unfortunately Alexa Bliss just did not fit into our plans. I don't know why. It just didn't work out. Freaking Bianca Belair and Asuka were having killer matches, and I did not want to kill that. I know the matches have kind of gotten repetitive in this series, but I really enjoyed the whole flow between everybody. I've had a lot of great matches on this channel, at least I think so, and I feel like, the subscriber count, when we started last year, I was at somewhere in the 240 range, and now I'm over 550. So, in a year, that is really good growth. And I feel like the addition, doing this, the addition of other series, trying to be a little bit more, I don't want to say I just want to be strictly a wrestling gaming channel. But I'm having fun. We're having fun. It's interesting, just sitting here and watching or calling wrestling matches for you guys. I feel like it's been a great time so far. Now, Miss Charlotte Flair's opponent, Alexa Bliss, is on her way to the ring. By the way, I've said it in the past, maybe not on this channel. I wouldn't trust a word out of Dave Meltzer's mouth, even if his tongue was notarized. But I was not expecting Alexa Bliss. Now, I didn't believe in the rumors that contract talks between her and WWE were kind of far apart. I honestly, we never heard anything in the 2 years she's been gone since she got pregnant, gave birth, everything like that. We didn't hear any talk about her coming back. I thought, if she was going to come back, it was obviously going to be the Rumble, but I didn't think it was going to happen this Rumble. Well, I mean, I think it may have happened at WrestleMania or Raw after WrestleMania. I did not expect it at this Rumble. So, we're going to get this matchup underway, and ref calls the bell. Charlotte starts with the spinning back elbow. Alexa Bliss gets to her feet already, and they lock up, roll up, and a roll through to a sit-down powerbomb. These two girls are just going to town on each other as they lock up. Irish whip. Oh, the neck breaker. And now Charlotte's teeing off on Alexa Bliss. Carter with the spear. Just like that, out of nowhere, Charlotte Flair. And hits her with the big boot. Alexa Bliss blocked the chop. Charlotte was going for natural selection. But Alexa Bliss just a little faster there, but not there as Alexa Bliss on the outside. Charlotte Flair with the moonsault to the outside. Natural selection takes out Alexa Bliss. And that is a 3 count. Charlotte Flair wins. Natural selection, probably, I've said this in the past, I feel like Charlotte Flair is the best, one of the best, probably would be the best women's wrestler in the world today. I'm not super familiar with the Japan girls or TNA. I was on a TNA kick about a few years ago, and I really enjoyed it, but I don't think... 4-star match. Okay, I'll take it. AEW, I just don't watch it very much. Becky Lynch cuts a promo for us. Gunther and LA Knight is the next matchup on the card. Gonna look to kind of end this feud as Gunther marches his way to the ring. I got a couple ideas up in the brain for WrestleMania. The series finale of this series. I have, a couple little bit of brainstorming ideas where, I'm not going to give them away here now. Honestly, I do have a couple things I would really like to mention about, maybe, and I'm probably going to do like a long form video on it, but I just have some ideas that, or some things that I would like to see. I don't know if it is going to actually happen. 2K, WWE 2K is always my one yearly game purchase. Now, I could go years without buying MLB or NBA, Madden, whatever, right? Whatever game I'm playing, sports game I'm playing, this is my go-to every year. So, I would think, listening to your consumer would be for the best. Now, granted, I am intrigued by the island. I think that could be really interesting. LA Knight on his way to the ring. But again, I have some questions and concerns with, the mode that I play the most. As LA Knight gets in the ring, honestly, and recording this Friday night, about 9:30 at night. By the way, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hopefully you spent it with your loved ones. I've got SmackDown recording. I am gonna watch it tomorrow afternoon. I saw some clips from it, a couple, scrolling through TikTok, but I'll check it out. If something really cool happens in WWE, I usually post a shorts version on it, but not right now. And we're going to get the matchup underway. Big boot by LA Knight to start this thing. And LA Knight, vertical suplex base to a neck breaker. LA Knight in absolute control. Gunther climbing to the top rope, but misses the drop kick. And he got his foot caught on the apron of the ring. And LA Knight took advantage of that. LA Knight clotheslines Gunther's head off. And clotheslines Gunther over the top rope. Gunther marching his way back into the ring. What a wicked shot to the side of the head by LA Knight. Another clothesline. And now LA Knight going for it. The LA Knight elbow. Goes for the pin. Not enough for the 3 as LA Knight as Gunther kicks out. Kick to the chest. BFT, the blunt force trauma, takes down Gunther. Gunther still kicks out. Air raid crash. And hooks the leg. LA Knight looking to scores another big time victory over Gunther. Gunther did not get a lot of offense in there, but yeah, like I said, I got something in the brain cooking for him and Mr. Knight to do at WrestleMania. Can't quite reveal it yet, but it's going to be a fun time. You will find out in a couple episodes. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on yet. 2.5 stars, that seems like the perfect placement for that match. And the next thing that's going to happen is Braun Breaker is going to call out Damian Priest. I like that this has not been Damian Priest had such a great first year. The second year is what kind of killed me. I can't believe it. He just did not, he started the season 2 as the world champion, dropped it to Bray Wyatt at the first pay-per-view, and then has kind of been on the downward slope ever since. I thought we would have had a better run with him, but meh. And now we are here, third match on the card. Judgment Day, making their way to the ring. And I gotta say, I still am. I think they are one of the more interesting stables on the, well, obviously they were like one of 3 on the roster. The LWO, freaking them, and the Bloodline. But for the most part, I really enjoyed Judgment Day's work. Now, if you tell me that, if you had to ask me who my favorite member was, I definitely would say Damian Priest. Damian Priest, I feel like I don't feel like he gets the respect that he deserves from the roster or just in general, because he is such a talented guy. And honestly, it's crazy to me. It is just crazy to me. Sorry about that, guys. And now your challengers on their way to the ring. Oh, shoot. Holy crap. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. That's better. Mello. Now, he has not had the best, you know, him and Trick Willie are currently at odds going into this thing. That's why I kind of paired Carmelo with JBL. I kind of wanted to actually do JBL versus Trick, but because I thought that might be one of the best matches. Yeah, one of the better matches on the mid card, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. As Trick Williams now on his way to the ring. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes willing to put their issues to the side to get one last shot at those tag team titles. Is it going to work? I guess we will find out. I mean, who knows? I've seen crazier things happen in wrestling. I mean, I think obviously we all have, but we all have seen some crazy, there's been some crazy stuff that happened in the world of wrestling. All right. And now it is time for the tag team titles to be put on the line in this matchup. Let me tell you guys, this is going to be a absolute I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be a lot of fun. This WrestleMania season's definitely heating up. Hopefully, we have some really good, just some good matches. That's all I want. Yeah, obviously. And I don't know what's going to happen here. Obviously, I haven't, given the most thought to it. I don't know if I'm going to do it a pre-recorded video just like this, or, well, I'm most likely have. But there is that possibility I could do it as a live stream. I'm starting to get back into the live streaming, all that. It's just, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know that once the WWE 2K25 does drop, that night we will be doing a live stream. I don't know of what, but I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. As the two, JD McDonough and Carmelo Hayes, they try to go for a drop kick, dragon suplex, and a standing moonsault. Finn Balor is in the ring, and Carmelo Hayes tags in Trick Williams, and Trick Williams Irish whips Finn Balor into the ropes, but Finn Balor cuts him off. I thought that would have worked a little better, as the Sling Blade, and Finn Balor takes down Trick Williams. Beautiful knee drop from the top rope. And the kicks are looking nice right now. What a counter by Trick Williams, left the door wide open. And stomps on the arm of Finn Balor. Carmelo Hayes gets tagged in by Trick Williams. Finn Balor still in this thing, takes out the knee of Melo. And what a gut buster by Finn Balor, as Finn Balor has been in pretty good control here, as Carmelo Hayes with the clothesline springboard from the ropes. And Finn Balor really getting that back worked over. I'd imagine that Japan style, as what a maneuver by Finn Balor. And now Finn Balor going to the top rope. And the coup de grace takes out Carmelo Hayes. And it looks like it is going to be signed, sealed, and delivered. Judgment Day retain their tag team titles. It was a good tag match. We did see some good back and forth action, but Finn Balor, man, just has... Well, the Judgment Day just have Melo and Trick Williams' number. Sorry about it. I don't know what else to say. They have their number. Mediocre. Okay. 2K on that BS again. And here it is, main event of the evening. Beth Phoenix, a returning Beth Phoenix, an unretired Beth Phoenix, teaming with Rhea Ripley to take on women's champion Asuka and Bianca Belair in a tables match. I figured this would be kind of a cool way. I want to try and... My thought process is to make Beth and Rhea a team. My thought process is two big behemoth powerhouses. Gonna just... Honestly, there's a few weeks left, but I would love to just see them run roughshod and get a shot at the women's title women's tag titles at WrestleMania. Now, does that happen? Who knows? As Rhea Ripley now making her way to the ring. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley. I do hope, and I probably should pay a little bit more attention, considering, this is a game that I buy every year. I really do hope that they fix... I guess it was kind of current for the times, the face model and the hair and everything like that. I do hope that they at least the face model, because I ain't gonna lie, Rhea Ripley look in this, she looks kind of like manly, and no disrespect, but yeah, the face just is weird to me in this game. Now, if you remember, what was it? 2K16, was it? I think it was 2K16. Dana Brooke, where she looked like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. It was just the buggy eyes that did it for me. I've been playing these games way too damn long. The fact that I just have a memory about that, and it's just burned into my brain. Let me tell you, it's insane. And now, on her way to the ring, Women's World Champion Asuka. Hopefully we see her back soon. I know Asuka's been out with injury. I don't want to speak on it too much because I'm guessing there was an incident somewhere at an airport or something like that just shortly before the Rumble, and she put out a tweet about, and again, I don't get on Twitter much, or X. I don't get on there very much anymore. Every once in a while I might scroll through it, but I know something made her, and obviously it was a crappy fan, a weird fan. Um, it, yeah, freaking incels, man. What can I say? Juggalo Asuka. That's just what I'm gonna refer to her from now on. Is Juggalo freaking Asuka. I don't know. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but the face paint just reminds me of like mid '90s ICP face paint. Like I guess I would say that was that Riddlebox era. Again, I'm not a huge fan of them, but hey, respect what they do for their community, their lifelong wrestling fans. Just their music ain't my cup of tea, and it just my opinion. But I guess it would be Riddlebox era. This was it. Hocus Pocus was the first music video to get on MTV. I think it was on MTV, and I just remember the bright face. Well, not the bright, but they, instead of being black and white like it usually was, like I believe there was like dark blue in it. But we might have to save that for another time. We're gonna get this matchup underway. Beth Phoenix locks up with Bianca Belair. Kind of a dream match I've wanted to see, as Bianca Belair hits a stomach buster but cannot connect with the standing frog splash, as Bianca Belair gets tossed into the ring post. And Asuka and Beth Phoenix squaring off in the ring. Side slam. That'd be a match I would have loved to have seen. Like prime Beth Phoenix and Asuka. I feel like that would feed families, bro. And she got her up in a reverse torture rack, bending Asuka's body into a position that it is not meant to be bent, but Asuka able to fight out and counter with an arm drag. Bianca Belair grabbing the table, but Rhea Ripley cuts her off. Irish whip off the ropes, the Polish hammer, and Bianca Belair sets the table up. As you see, Beth Phoenix had Asuka lifted up by the arm and tosses her into the table. Uh-oh. Power slam through the table. And Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley win. Holy crap. Can we officially call this team the Terror Twins? These were Beth Phoenix was, and I haven't seen her since her last WWE run, but I remember Beth Phoenix being extremely jacked during wasn't she there in the mid 2000s? It was the mid 2000s or the late just before 2010s to I forget when she left the first time. Interesting matchup, and that got a 3-star. Kind of I hated the miss. Sorry, guys. Way past my bedtime. Blair Davenport, unfortunately. I wonder if she's Iron Sheik Haktua. By the way, if you've never seen the Sheik on Howard Stern or his infamous shoot interviews, do yourself a favor, check them out. Oh my god. You definitely need to check them out. They are hilarious. 2 weeks till WrestleMania. Gunther. Uh, I'll work with Gunther. She thanks us for the rematch against Alexa Bliss. Nice. I'll take it every time. So it looks like we're gonna have to be run GM interference. I am gonna take a look at this um these free agents because I feel like I could. Ooh, we're really gonna need some help because we do not have any tag. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna kind of sign whoever I can, and AJ Styles and Jimmy Uso. No yeet. I understand that it's kind of a mixed match tag team, but I think I can make it work. I think I can figure some. I think I can have some fun with it. Your opener for that, it's going to be Charlotte and Becky Lynch taking on Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix. That should be a pretty decent match, I would think. And who's going to cut a promo for us? Asuka, yeah, I'm thinking that. Remember, card subject to change. No, we don't want to have that yet. I want to give Damien some more rest. So, see, I burned out some of this crew. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Now, obviously, there's probably going to be some changes before the end of this, but I think no, that's obviously not going to work because my plan, I know what I want to do. JBL Carmelo, yeah, no, that's not going to work. We're going to keep that, yeah, because we want to run interference. We're going to delete that. Yep. So we're going to set it. Jimmy Uso, man. Well, we're going to do it a tag match. Jimmy Uso and. Oh, crap. There we go. All right. I think we got it figured out now. I think we got the card figured out. We're going to do a call out session. Yeah. LA Knight going to do a promo. Jimmy Uso and AJ Styles taking on the Judgment Day non-title matchup. We'll do a call out. Roman's gonna call out Jey Uso, and now it is time for the main event. I think Gunther is gonna take. Okay, that ain't right. Braun Breaker gonna take on Logan Paul. That should be a really good one. It's gonna be a non-title match. We're gonna change it. We're gonna put it as a falls count anywhere. That should be good. But guys, it's gonna be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the content. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button. Comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor, Dubby Energy. I'll leave it in the video description below, plugged it at the beginning of the video. Be sure to use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. You want to check out some of the other stuff that I am doing on this channel? Monday nights, it's going to be posted in one of these four corners. NASCAR The Game Inside Line, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Season Mode. Again, it'll be posted in one of these corners right here. Wednesday, NHL 25 Philadelphia Flyers 2.0 franchise rebuild. Again, posted in one of these four corners right here. Not having the best season with it, but you know what? It's the Flyers, and they've been bad since well, I wouldn't say bad, but they've been bad for the past couple years. It's going to be a long, well, I wouldn't say a long rebuild, but it's going to be a rebuild. So definitely check it out. Friday, NBA 2K25 Philadelphia 76ers franchise. I actually got that team in a win record, and they're in a playoff. Well, they're locked into the playoffs as the number 2 seed. So definitely check that out. The next episode dropping Friday. Playoffs. So it will be the first episode of the first game of round 1 of the playoffs. So be sure to check that out. Saturday night live stream. Madden 25 Washington Commanders franchise. 5-1 on the season or 6-1. We did lose the last game against the Baltimore Ravens, but hey, Baltimore was one of the better teams in the regular season this year. Washington obviously was very good. We did make the NFC Championship appearance first year under Dan Quinn, Jaden Daniels, everything like that. We're looking to see if we can do better. But guys, I got to get the heck up on out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed. I will catch y'all in the next video. And until next time, my friends, much love and peace.